Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Hello and welcome to I Am the Change. I am Michelle Simon Kelly. Gonna get rid of the Kelly, haven't done it yet. I started this out in 2019 as my New Year's resolution, which it was my first one that I ever told anybody out loud what it was. And I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video every week for a whole year. And I have followed that New Year's resolution through up until now. I haven't missed a week, and I'm in year 6. I also had other New Year's resolutions in between there to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others, which I'm still working on. It's easier for me to be kind and compassionate to others than it is for myself. The next one was to break up with processed sugar, which I'm now sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine free. And I just celebrated 2 years of abstinence. I'm a recovering food addict. So I just celebrated 2 years on May the 6th. And then what else did I do? This year I'm working on forgiveness. Last year was to attach an income to what it is that I do. And I'm still figuring out what I do. I feel like I should know what that is by now and have it like neatly packaged up into a job, and I haven't been able to do that yet. And this year was to work on forgiveness for myself and others. And I found out it's a lot easier to forgive strangers than it is my family and myself. However, I told you guys I didn't speak to my dad for over 10 years, my mom for over 28 years, and my sister for over 15 years. And I was sober. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I was sober the entire time, but I had to get away just to keep myself safe. And so I could work on my healing and getting well. And I couldn't be around them because I needed to work on myself. I couldn't do both. And, you know, everything's like all or nothing. Either I talk to you or I don't. Either I do this or I don't. And what I keep realizing is I can do both. And there is a gray area. It's funny how this whole world is black or white, not just me. I used to think it was just me, and I'm learning there's so many different ways to do things. There's not just one way to do something, my way or your way, and your way's wrong and my way's right, or vice versa. I'm learning that you can do both. So what does that look like? One of the things that I do, a lot of people are so impressed by my spirit. They're like, oh, you're so upbeat. Oh, you know, you have such good energy. But to tell you the truth, I work on my energy every single day. I have to keep filling my cup up. And how I do that is I have a daily meditation book that I read or gets read to me on one of my meetings that I go to. I'm also in ACA, which is Adult Children of Alcoholics and Dysfunctional Families. So I usually do that at 7:30 to 8:30, and then I go to AA and I do a meeting from 9 until 10, and then I try and get to an FAA meeting a couple times a week. So I work on my wellness like it is a job, and actually that is my job right now, and working on my health. And I've been telling you guys that I've been in so much pain. I got diagnosed with that CRPS, and everything I've done to try and treat that is not working. I went for my 6th opinion with a surgeon today. Only 6 surgeons so far, because I know there's something wrong. And the old Michelle would have just gave up and said, 5 doctors already told me there's nothing wrong. And I found a doctor who actually heard me. And I said, isn't there another test? And he ordered this test for me, and it's called a SPEC CT. So it is nuclear medicine where they inject dye and then take pictures of your body and then do a CT scan after to locate where the pain is coming from. And I went this morning down to the I went to Jefferson in Philadelphia. I had to be there at 8 o'clock. I left my house at like 20 after 6 because the traffic's so bad. I got there. I was supposed to meet my girlfriend at 1. I didn't get out of the city until after 1 o'clock. There was a college graduation going on. Like, my day did not go how I had it planned. And I kept trying to get information from the techs who aren't allowed to give you information. And they said, the one girl said, usually they always find something wrong. And what they found out, I got an email before I'm doing this video, and it's where I had my neck surgery, and there's something really wrong there. So my surgery that I just had, something went wrong with it, and I'm so grateful that I went to another doctor who ordered this test for me. And I might have to have another test, but to find out what is going on, I don't think I have CRPS. And I didn't want to believe that I had it either. I thought I was in denial, but I don't think I was. I think it was my intuition telling me there's something else, and to keep going. It gets really hard to keep going when I don't feel good, when people keep telling me no over and over again. And part of it is, years ago, is somebody telling me no a sign, or is somebody telling me no means they can't help me and go find somebody else? And for me, I truly believe if I'm meant to do something, when somebody tells me no, what they are really saying is, I am not the person who's going to be able to help you. So by them rejecting me, I'm able to move on and find somebody better. That's how God works in my life. That's how I see God speaking to me. When somebody rejects me, it's God telling me, Michelle, there's somebody better out there. Do not give up. And you guys, it's hard. I used to do hair, and I was a color specialist. And you guys, I have the keratin now. People used to get the keratin from me because they couldn't believe it, because it's such a miracle. You guys saw what my hair used to look like. And now it is so straight and smooth, I can't even wear it curly. This is just with a blow dryer. And I really wish it was curly, because I feel more like myself when I'm that way. But anyway, I used to have people come to me. I was a colorist, and I would get people after somebody messed up. I was a corrector. So, but if I had somebody say, Michelle, I went to 12 hairdressers and nobody could get my hair right, I'm thinking, well, I'm not the one either, lady. It must be you. You must have a problem. And now my perspective has changed, and that person wasn't willing to settle for less than what they wanted. And they kept going until they found the right person. And I used to look at that as a negative, and they were a complainer and they're never going to be happy with anything. And what I found out for myself as I'm on my 6th doctor, and I don't even know if he's going to be the one who's going to be able to help me or not. He helped me get this test. And even though he helped me get this test and locate it, it's okay if I have to go elsewhere. I don't owe him anything. And that's what I used to believe, that if somebody did something for me and helped me out, that I owed them and that I should just stick with them because look what they did for me. And now it is, you know, I'm interviewing people too. As much as they're interviewing me, I'm interviewing them too. They're lucky to get me too. And if people don't feel lucky to get me, they're not my people. So anybody who acts like I'm a pain or I'm putting them out, or I can feel their energy of they're just not present, that is my sign and my signal to go to somebody else. And it is not personal. A lot of times they don't just do that to me, they do it to everyone. But I used to feel like, oh my God, they only do it to me because there's something wrong with me. It's because I'm an alcoholic. It's because I'm from a screwed up family. It's because of this. It's because of that. And now I realize when people do things like that, shut you down, don't listen, they do it to everybody, not just me. So I'm learning not to take it personal because I know that it's not, but it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt or that I don't feel rejected. In fact, I feel hurt and more rejected now the more my heart is opening. So you guys, I am finding out there's something really, really wrong. And I put a bra on to do this, but technically, I don't know if you can tell. I did my drug court last week too. Awesome. It was so awesome. I had the best day ever. You know what? People who go to jail for drugs and alcohol, they are my people. I never got caught. It wasn't I was better than. I never got caught. And it doesn't make me better than somebody because I never got arrested, because I never got a DUI. That's how I used to justify I can't be an alcoholic, because I never got arrested. I never got in trouble with the law. But really what it was is I didn't get caught, and some people do. So I had the best day ever, and I think I want to start working with the kids at the courthouse and start helping kids because I got sober at 18. It's been a gift and a miracle. And in between like 14 and 21, where you want to be a grown-up, but you're still a kid and there's nothing for you to do, like I want to help people find creative outlets and tools to fill their time up and keep them out of their addiction, or hopefully so they don't have to stay in one, and know that there is a way out and there is a better way, and tapping into your heart and your creativity is the way to do it. So this is your sign signing off. Thank you so much to everybody for watching, for all the hair comments. I know everybody loves my hair like this, and I don't. I feel like I look not like myself. So anyway, this is your sign signing off. Stay tuned, and I will see you all next week. And I'm still waiting to hear from the Mayo Clinic, by the way. All right, take care. Thanks again.